Good morning. Welcome to another Daily Dose of Fitness Live. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. It has been a minute, so it's never miss a Monday workout. So here I am. It has been a minute, and I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of my life update really quick. We went to Costa Rica in the first part of February, so I missed a week of workouts. My plan was to come back. We would be gone a week. I'd miss a week of workouts. I'd come back and I'd be right back on that next Monday after we got back. Unfortunately, on Monday, my mom got sick and spent 8 days in the hospital. And an 89-year-old that gets sick is just, it has created a lot of other just work on my part. So just appointments and therapists and all kinds of things. So one of the big things for me is that she needs help in the shower right now, and that tends to be at this time, and for the first few weeks she just wasn't safe. I just felt like I needed to be right on top of her, and now she is gaining her strength back and doing pretty good, but she's still needing some help getting ready in the morning, and so I'm spending my mornings doing that with her. So it has been challenging, and I've been filled with so much gratitude. Though I could sit and be unhappy, but my whole family was here. All my siblings came to help me out for a little bit, and I've managed to sneak in a couple trips to go visit kids, which was already planned. And so I spent a weekend in Oregon, just spent last weekend out in Memphis, and then we'll be going to a Juice Plus conference this weekend in San Diego. So a lot of life has happened, and unfortunately this time, which I really try to hold very sacred, has taken a bit of a hit. So I am going to do my best to get back on track. I know this week my mom has doctor's appointments early on Thursday, so I'm not sure if Thursday is going to work out, but it may. So I'm just good, but I'm going to hold that space because I also have a flight on Thursday afternoon. Friday I will not be here, so I'm going to do my best to get here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week, and then hopefully the week after that we can be back on some sort of track. So anyway, that is my life update. Hey Shannon, I couldn't even believe that when February was over, I'm like, where did that month go? So anyway, but I'm ready to do a workout with you. Who else is on here? Oh, it's Shannon. Okay, I'm ready to go ahead and get started. As always, I don't know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out, or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs that you need to stop what you're doing. Go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. All right, let's go ahead and stretch it up. And I forgot to say, it is also day 8 of our March shred, which I totally forgot about this month. Anyway, I saw a post in our private chat and I was like, oh my gosh, what happened? So, but we're into our March shred. And what else is going on? I think that is about it as far as updates. If you are just hopping on here a little late, you can go back and check out my update, my life update, what has been going on in the last month while I've been absent on these workouts. But I'm hoping to get back to some sort of routine. This week again will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for sure, or as sure as I can be these days. And then I will be gone Thursday, Friday. We're going to take it side to side. Ooh, I need this more than you guys know. I did have a chance to go skiing out at Mount Bachelor in Bend, Oregon a couple weeks ago. It's only the second time I've skied since I've had my knee replacement. Had a great day. It was a beautiful bluebird day. All right, and let's take it up, hands to the side, and just side to side. And then, let's see, the last weekend I went to, or just this past weekend, I went out to Memphis. I have a son that is going to school in Virginia, but his lacrosse team was playing in Memphis. So I flew out there, saw him all of about 1 hour other than the game. I took him to breakfast one morning, but other than that, that was about it. But it was great to see him play. Their team lost, so that wasn't as great. But anyway, hands on the knees, arch the back. But it was good to have eyes on him and get to chat with him for a few minutes. It was a quick trip. We're going to arch the back and then just round it up, chin to chest. And go ahead and bring that chin to chest, round the back up, roll it all the way up. One arm comes across the body. Who do I got on this morning? There's Laura and Tim, Shannon's on, and Lynn is on. So good morning, everybody. It's great to see familiar names up on the screen. Feels good to be back in the gym. I would like to say that I've been working out a ton just off camera in the last month, but that would not be accurate. So really is this caught me off guard, and it really has kind of upset the flow of my life, although I'm getting back into it and really focusing on, you know, prioritizing this time again, because I need to stay healthy regardless of all the other things that are going on. All right, and let's take one elbow back. And the other elbow goes back. And take those hands behind the back, press the hands down toward the feet, open up that space between the shoulders and the ears, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Ah, feels good. And take the ear to one shoulder. And back to center. And to the other side. And back. We're going to take the chest forward, arms come up. And drop those hands down. And go ahead and bend the knees, roll it up. We're going to get started with a bicep curl. I'm not going to do anything crazy. It's been a while since I've had a workout, so I'm not going to do anything crazy this workout, just kind of back to the basics. But we're going to bring those arms up and lower them down. I'm going to go on one foot. That's going to work my glutes just a little bit and my balance. But if you're not stable on one leg, you can go ahead and go put both feet down. And if you do need a balance check, just tap the foot down to the ground. That's totally fine. Here we go. Up and down. I have one more, and the next round I'm going to do that on the other foot. All right, and then we're going to go into some fire hydrants. So I'm going to grab a band. I'm going to use pink today. And put that band right above the knees. If you don't have a band, just do it without. Keep that back straight, lifting one leg up and down. Last one, and taking it right to the other side. Last one. I know what I was going to say. Today is our first full day, or our second full day of daylight savings. So I will be back on at 7 a.m. in Arizona. We are now on Pacific time. So I'm going to come, my time is the same, your guys' time has, if you're not in Arizona, your time has probably changed. So I will be here 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time instead of Mountain Time. All right, taking it into a tricep kick, bending those knees, arms come up, just press the lower arm back. Last one. And we're going to go right into a calf raise. So I'm going to use these same weights and just take it up on the toes and down, up and down. You can do them without weights or with weights. Last one. We're going right back to the beginning with that bicep curl. If you're on one leg, stand on the other leg this time, the opposite one from what you did in the first round. Here we go. Ready? Take it up, lower down. Slow and controlled. We're gonna go for one more. I'm gonna shut the door to this workout room because my mom is watching TV loud. Hold on one second. All right, taking it in to the fire hydrant. Band goes right above the knees, bent at the waist, back is straight, and lift. Last one, taking it to the other side. 3, 2, and 1. Going into those tricep kicks. Here we go. Ready? Press. And bringing it up, going into the calf raises, up and down. And bring it on down. We're going right back in to those bicep curls. We're going to switch halfway through on this one. If you're on one leg, we'll switch legs. Ready? Here we go. And switch. Last one. Very good. Get to put those weights down for a second. Going right into the fire hydrants. Here we go. Ready? Lift. Last one, taking it to the other side. Last one. All right, I'm feeling this a little bit. Taking it into the triceps. Ready? And press. Last one. And moving right into our last exercise in this first round, calf raises. Three, 2, and 1. All right, you guys, round 1 is in the books. How's everybody feeling? Good? All right, we're gonna go side to side. Start, oh, you know what? I forgot a little high five. We'll give you a double. All right, we're gonna go side to side. So jump to one side, hands go down, other side, hands go down, straight back. 1. Let's do a little bit of core work, but we're going to start with one weight up and just bring elbow to knee into a crunch. Ah. My balance is off. Here we go. Crunch. Last one. To the other side we go. Crunch. Last one, moving right into a weighted scale. Put those weights right in front of me. Take one leg back as the chest comes forward, and I'm going to try to leave that leg floating, not touch it when I come back down. If I do, I'll just tap it down, a little toe tap, keeping that back straight. Last one. Very good. Taking it to the other side. You go down and up. Last one. Very good. Let's move in to some washing machines. Feet are shoulder width apart. I have a heavy weight. This is the heaviest weight I have in this gym, 25 pounds. We're going to go side to side. I don't want the knees to move. I want the waist to move. The knees stay facing, kneecaps stay facing forward. Here we go. Ready? Side to side. Three, two, last one. Going right back in to those side to sides. Ready? Here we go. Last one. All right, moving in to those standing crunches. Arm is up, ready, and crunch. Last 1, taking it to the other side, crunch. Last 1. Moving into the washing or the weighted scales. Here we go. Ready? And take it back and forward. Back, stay straight. One more. All right. Taking it to the other side, we go down and up. Last 1. Very good. And finishing off the set with those washing machines. Ready? Knees are slightly bent. Don't move the knees. Keep the knees still. Move the waist side to side. Three, 2, last 1. And going into our third set in the second round, starting with the side to side. Everyone's feeling good? Here we go. Last 1. Very good. Moving into that standing crunch. Ready? And crunch. Last 1, taking it to the other side, crunch. Last 1, moving into the weighted scales. Here we go. Ready? Take it down and up. Point that toe to the ground. That keeps your hip from rolling out. Point the hip to the ground. Last one. And stand it up. Taking it to the other side. We go down and up. Last one, and finishing off round 2 with that washing machine. Feet are shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent. Here we go. Three, two, last one. All right. We did it. Round 2 in the books. We're gonna head into round 3. After some high-fiving, we're gonna start with a fly. Feet are flat on the ground. Everyone feeling good? Thanks for the love. Couple little hearts coming up the screen. Palms are facing in. Right above the chest. We're gonna slightly bend those arms, take them down to the ground and up. Last one, and let's go into a scissor up. So hands go under the rear, push that low back into the ground. So we're gonna scissor the legs up. Don't let the low back, don't let there be a gap between your back and the ground. If there is, lift the head and or the head and shoulders off the ground. Last one, very good. And we're gonna go into a bridge with a press. I want you on your heels. Today, heels, toes pointed up. Arms start down at the ground. As you bridge up, you're gonna squeeze the rear, push through the heels, and bring the weights up. So bridge, press, down, up, squeeze that rear, push through the heels. Last one, and we're gonna finish off with just some swimmer kicks, just kicking it out. Again, I want the hands under the rear, The back needs to stay on the ground. If there's a gap between your low back and the ground, lift your head and or your head and your shoulders off the ground to really push that low back into the ground. As you get stronger, keep the head down because that's going to force you to use more ab muscle. Okay, here we go. And stop. Here, if I put two ab exercises in real close together, that was by design. I wanted to do that, all right? We'll work a little, get a little ab workout in here. All right, arms right above the chest, palms facing in, arms just slightly bent. Take those arms down and up. Last one, and moving into that scissor up, hands going to the rear, back stays pressed into the ground, scissor it up and down. Really work those abs, but if you need to, if there's a big gap between your low back and the ground, lift the head and the shoulders. Last one, very good. Going into that ridge with the press, starting with the arms down, weight on the heels, and press. Press, squeeze the rear when you come up. Last one, and moving into the swimmer kicks, same thing, hands under the rear, press the low back into the ground. And stop. You might be able to keep that head down for like the first many seconds or whatever for part of it. And then as you get tired, you might see that you're getting a little bit of a gap between your back and the floor. So then you need to lift that head or the head and the shoulders up. Okay, here we go. Ready? One more set. In this last round, we go down and up. Last one, and scissor up. Here we go, ready, scissor up, lower down. Last one, very good, picking up those weights, going into the bridge with the press, we go up and down. Last one, and finishing off with the scissor kick, or the swarm kick. And bring it on down. And that is gonna do it. I got a few minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and lead you through a few stretches. If you want to continue, there you go. I see Dee Dee hopped on, a little high five there. How's everyone feeling? I'm gonna grab a ball here. It has been a minute since I've done a really good stretch too, so I'm looking forward to tomorrow's workout. That was a good one to come back on. Nothing too crazy, kind of how I like Mondays anyway, but I had to take it maybe a little extra easy. I didn't do any crazy weights or anything. Took my weight down on my exercises. It's been a while since I've had a really good weight workout. So, all right, I'm using my elbows to press my knees down toward the ground. And I'm going to take my chest forward, back is straight, nose toward the toes. And release. I'm going to go ahead and straddle stretch, and taking the chest to the thigh, straight back. And to the other side. And release, and down to center. And release. And let's go ahead and bring one leg in and take the chest down to the thigh. Think about pressing that bent knee into the ground. And taking that same thing to the other side. Really try to get that bent knee down to the ground. Feel that back kind of stretch out, that low back. And release. And we're going to crisscross. One arm goes to the opposite knee, other hand right behind your hip. Turn and look right over that back shoulder. And to the other side. And release. Go ahead and stand it up. We're going to take our arms up. Forward fold down. Those hands come down on the ground. Or as far down as you can get them with the knees straight. And go ahead and roll it up. Take a deep breath in. Blow it out. And that, my friends, is going to do it for your daily dose of fitness on a Monday. It is good to be back. And I'm glad I can be here for you guys. Thank you so much, Shannon. I am just looking at your note. Thank you so much. You guys, my plan is to be here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week. I have another trip planned for the weekend. I was thinking I could be here Thursday, but then I remembered my mom has like an early lab appointment. So I think that is probably not going to work out. But I will be here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'm hoping that we'll get back on a regular schedule. If you missed the first part, my mom spent 8 days in the hospital right after we got back from our trip in Costa Rica. And she couldn't be left alone while she was in the hospital, so one of us had to be with her at all times. So that ended up being about 12 hours a day for me in the hospital. And then since she's been home, she's doing much better, but since she's been home, I was just really very concerned for her safety, like for her falling and things. So I just couldn't be, it sounds crazy because this is in our house, but I couldn't be that far away from her. And so anyway, we're getting back on track. Things are moving forward, and but I just have to be kind of gentle with myself and, attentive to her needs. So I love working out with you guys too. So I appreciate you all. I have a card for you today. It's by Arthur C. Clarke, and it says, "The limits of the possible can only be defined by going beyond them into the impossible." Ooh, that's a good one. I love it. All right, you guys, that is all for today. I hope to see you back tomorrow because it's my favorite day of the week. One of my favorite days of the week. I love Tuesday, Thursday. I love getting a good stretch in. So tomorrow will be Strength and Stretch Tuesday, and I hope to see you. But if I don't, I will see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life, have a great day. Bye-bye.